Cole? Cole? That's true. Yes! Hey YouTube, welcome to Griffin Grills. I am Griffin, and Merry Christmas to you and yours. Today we are going to do a double smoked ham with a homemade Dr Pepper, brown sugar, and pineapple glaze. So let's go ahead and get down on the table and see how we're going to start this. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is get our ham out of the package. I did buy a fully cooked spiral sliced ham, so you could just technically eat this cold or heat it up in an oven. We're going to put it on the smoker with a little bit of hickory to give it just a little extra smoke, and then we got that homemade glaze. It does come with a glaze packet, but why use that one when you can just make one? It's real simple, real easy. So we'll go ahead and open it up. Set the glaze to the side. And it's got your directions here on the label if you're going to be doing it in an oven, but we're going to be doing it in a smoker. Go ahead and take that little soft cloth out. The problem with it being spiral cut is it's a little unstable to get out of the package. And you want to make sure you take out any plastic discs that hold the bone. So we'll give this a flip over, make sure we got it all out. Go ahead and fix a couple of our slices. See if we can't make this a little bit more structurally stable. And if we have to, we'll play Lego and just pack it back in there. I just want kind of a semi-rigid base. We're going to smoke it directly like this. And I'm using a little wire rack so I can lift it on and off of the grill a little easier. But let's go ahead and get this out there. There's no need to season it. You can do whatever barbecue rubs you like, but most of our flavor is going to come from the glaze anyways. So let's get it out on the pit and get it started. Alright, so here we are outside. We're going to get the ham on the pit, and we're going to leave it on the wire rack. That's going to make it easier to take it on and off. And with no seasoning, it's really just put it on, give it some smoke. We'll come back and glaze it when it's about 10 or 15 degrees before it's done. That'll give the glaze time to... Alright, let's get it on. And we're going to do just a pinch test to set our probe. We want to figure out about where the midpoint of the meat is. I'd say right about there. So pinch off your probe, insert it into your meat till you hit that length. Now we'll just get the lid on and let it rock. It's about 11:20 now, so we'll keep an eye on the temperatures, keep an eye on the time, let you know how long it took. But why don't you go ahead and take the time and subscribe to this channel and click the bell notification so that you get an alert every time that I post a video. We'll check back in on this in a few hours and see what it's looking like. Alright, so it's been about 2 hours and my internal temp has reached about 100 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and start basting it with some of that Dr Pepper, brown sugar, and pineapple glaze that we made. You can use a brush, you can use a turkey baster. I got an injection syringe here with no needle, so I'm just going to suck some up, just squirt it all around it. So let's get down here and get that taken care of. Alright, and as you can see, my ham is getting a nice crust on it. I can see the juices. It's nice and wobbly. So let's get it basted in our glaze. I'm just going to do this real slow, make sure I get good coverage all over. All the sides. This is when a brush might be kind of helpful, or a turkey baster, but I got this, so let's see how good I can go with this. And just a pro tip, I put a disposable pan in the bottom of my smoker, just underneath the ham. That way it won't be as messy inside the cooker. Give it some more glaze, make sure we get all around the sides. Nice little up and down motion works pretty good, but I might end up getting a brush just to get a little bit more coating. But I'm going to take care of that. Next time you see it, we'll be pulling it off, cutting into it, and seeing how we did. Alright, after about 2.5 hours, this is what we got. It's already fully cooked, so time is not really a sensitive issue. It's more the color that you want, what you're looking for. I used some hickory, so it didn't really have no color variation as far as the wood I used. Most all the color I got came strictly from my glaze. So let's carve off some of it and see what it tastes like. Alright, so I got me a nice little slab right out of the middle. It's soft and juicy here toward where the bone's at. The outside has a nice little crunch. The glaze tacked up very nicely. Let's try some of the center and see how that tastes. Just comes right apart. Got good penetration with the smoke. It made it all the way through. I was kind of worried about that. Nice salty piece. No seasoning used, just naturally what's in the ham. Let's try some of that outside where I got that glaze and see how that crunch comes in. Might have took a big bite there. That Dr Pepper and brown sugar with that pineapple puts a nice little sweetness on the outside of it. Pineapple goes good with ham anyways, even on a pizza. But definitely recommend you give this one a try. Super easy, and the glaze, I'll go ahead and link a recipe in the description so you can make that up, or you can do a variant however you want. You want to add a little hot sauce for a little sweet heat, you can do that. But I'll give you the baseline and then you can take it from there. But from my family to yours, Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you on the next video.